My name is Michelle. I am 29 years old. I am a tattoo artist, and I am addicted to drinking animal blood.
She's a vampire! On this video, we're going to be watching and reacting to 4 of the most extreme eating addictions from My Strange Addiction. From a medical standpoint, how dangerous are these addictions? Let's watch.
Blood is as important as water to me.
Real vampires are called sanguinarians, and they believe that drinking blood is essential to life, just like we believe that drinking water is essential to life.
They're drinking it! They're drinking it!
And there's actually a clinical diagnosis for this. It's called clinical vampirism or Renfield's syndrome. And a quick trivia point, Renfield is actually a character from the story Dracula.
I like to drink blood when I'm reading, when I'm relaxing, when I'm watching TV, when I'm painting. It's never a bad time for me to drink blood.
So is it dangerous to drink so much blood? Well, drinking a small amount of blood, let's say if you're having a rare steak, is not technically dangerous, and blood does have a lot of nutritional value to it. But drinking this much blood can definitely be dangerous. Blood is filled with iron, and infusing your body with that much iron can cause iron toxicity or hemochromatosis. This can cause major damage to organs like your liver and your heart.
Michelle has been addicted to drinking animal blood for the past 10 years. She needs 7 liters a week to satisfy her cravings.
7 liters a week? How does she get so much blood? Does she know a butcher or something? Now, I find it surprising that she can drink so much blood and not get sick.
I think I'm gonna throw up.
One of the things I've learned as a plastic surgeon is that when you have blood inside your stomach, it can make you really nauseated and it can make you want to vomit. When we do nose jobs and we break the bones of the nose, quite often the patients end up swallowing some blood. Quite often after patients have this operation, they feel really sick to their stomach until they throw up for the first time. A ton of blood comes out and they feel much better.
I wake up in the morning, I pour it into my coffee cup. I drink it. I get energized.
If you want to try something in your coffee that's a bit different, I wouldn't recommend blood. Maybe try blending it with some butter. Butter coffee can be very filling, much better for you than drinking blood coffee.
I like to cook with blood. I like to make it in soup. I like to cook it with stir fry.
Now, when we have blood in a medical setting, we usually have to put thinner in it, otherwise it clots up and becomes all chunky.
When I make Bloody Marys, I use vodka, hot sauce, and then I add the final touch, the blood.
So for all you aspiring bartenders out there, try this Bloody Mary recipe, real Bloody Mary recipe, and let me know what you think.
The consistency is like that of wine. It's just slightly thicker.
1 glass of red wine is actually good for you. It contains powerful antioxidants like resveratrol that can be very anti-aging. If you drink more than 1 glass of red wine a day though, that is too much because the toxic effects of the alcohol overcome the beneficial effects of the resveratrol. So it's better to be a wine connoisseur than a blood connoisseur.
My name is Casey. I'm 26 years old. I'm from Fayetteville, Tennessee. And I'm addicted to carrying around my husband's urn.
Okay, so we've got a pretty normal person. It sounds like her husband died, and so she misses him and she carries her urn around with him. So what's the problem?
I take my husband everywhere. To the grocery store, shopping,
Ooh, babe, look at that. That's neat.
to the movies, out to eat.
This is actually sad and sweet at the same time. I mean, obviously she misses her lost husband, and this is her way of still connecting with him and dealing with the grief.
I guess with the transfer of his cremains, and they spilled out on my hands. So I just licked it off my fingers.
She's eating her husband?
I'm eating my husband.
Okay, let me get this straight. She cannot stop eating her husband's ashes? Oh my gosh.
You are eating his ashes.
I guess this gives new meaning to the term eating somebody out.
Here I am today, almost 2 months later, and I can't stop.
Now, although this is very disturbing, there actually is unlikely to be any major health consequences from her eating ashes. Ashes actually are kind of mineralized, and as long as she's eating small amounts at a time, it's unlikely to be hurtful to her body. There actually is a story of a high school student in California who took his grandfather's ashes, baked them into sugar cookies, and brought them to school, where the school kids actually ate them. This is a crazy world we live in, my friends. This episode is brought to you by my skincare line, Youn Beauty. Our products combine natural and organic ingredients with the latest in scientifically proven anti-aging components like vitamin C and retinol. So if you're looking for healthy and youthful skin without the unnecessary chemicals, this is the skincare line for you. Check them out at dryounonline.com and use the coupon code 20OFF to get $20 off your first order over $99. We'll put a link in the caption below. All right, back to the video.
My name is Robert, I'm 23, and I'm addicted to eating plastic bags.
Okay, have you ever been tempted to chew on a plastic bag? I mean, I guess the closest thing that I've eaten to a plastic bag are those like fruit roll-ups, but you take the plastic off first before you eat the roll-up. So aside from this just being really strange, are there any health consequences of eating this much plastic? Well, one of the things that can be harmful are the phthalates that are present in plastic. And this is a substance that's made to make plastic very pliable, like the plastic that he is eating in plastic bags. We do believe that ingesting phthalates, especially in large quantities like what he's doing, could have major negative impacts on your health. Excess amounts of phthalates have been associated with asthma, low IQ, developmental disorders, and even certain types of cancer.
My favorite bags are the bags off the newspaper.
I get the Detroit Free Press every Sunday, and it's put in a bag like this, and I have never thought, honestly, of doing anything with this bag, like eating it, other than, honestly, grabbing my dog's poo and throwing it out with it. Plus, there's like dirt and sand all over the bags whenever we get them.
I start off my day by eating a whole bag. First taste of that plastic in the morning is the best part of my day.
That's the best part of his day? Oh, the poor guy. Another thing we need to consider is that he's eating macroplastics, huge amounts of plastics. But honestly, we're ingesting microplastics every day. Tens of thousands potentially of microplastics are entering our body every year, and there are potentially harmful impacts to it. But I guess at least we're not doing this. Oh my gosh. So we've seen somebody drinking blood, eating her husband's ashes, eating plastic bags. What can we have as number one of the worst eating obsessions from my strange addiction?
My name's Teresa. I'm 44 years old, and I'm addicted to eating rocks.
This is pica. Pica is a condition where you eat non-food items, and there are a lot of different causes for it. Let's watch a little longer.
I don't think I would be able to function every day if I didn't eat some quantity of rock.
Believe it or not, there are a group of people who do eat rocks, and sometimes it's due to an iron deficiency. Now, there are certain minerals that we do ingest, and minerals can be healthy for our body, but these are rocks, and I don't think she's choosing very carefully what she's putting in her mouth.
Teresa has been addicted to eating rocks for more than 20 years. Now, Teresa can't go more than a few hours without eating rocks.
Now, this is absolutely horrible for your teeth. The enamel of your teeth can be permanently damaged by eating rocks like this. I'm surprised her teeth look as reasonably decent as they do.
I actually like how it feels on my teeth when I'm crunching them up.
Would she like it as she's crunching them up when she feels pieces of her teeth break off? I don't think so.
I would normally take a piece like this, bite on it, or just put the whole piece in my mouth and get the earthy taste off of it.
Why doesn't she just eat regular food? Why doesn't she get a salt lick? Maybe suck on a salt lick instead. I mean, imagine if she accidentally swallowed something like that that has sharp edges. That could be really, really dangerous. What does she live, by a quarry or something? It looks like she eats upwards of 3 times her body weight in rocks every year. This is just outrageous. Somebody needs to call the dentist and have him give her a consultation because her teeth just are not gonna last that much longer. These are some pretty strange addictions, but what about being addicted to black market silicone butt injections? Well, take a peek at this video right up here where I react to my strange addiction and a woman who's addicted to silicone injections into her butt by a non-licensed provider in a hotel room, for God's sakes. And as you watch, there is a very, very special guest in that video. Check it out right here. And if you've been enjoying my videos, please subscribe to my channel and always remember, eat real food, use clean skincare, and only consider actual plastic surgery as a last resort.